Okay, so I thought I'd make a video on what sort of mowers and whippersnippers and how many I have laying around. So we'll start counting mowers. Here's one, that's a Talon with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs, runs well. That's a Massport with a 4 horsepower Briggs that runs well most of the time, except the carby keeps coming up. That's a Tecumseh 3.5 horsepower, runs but needs carby clean. That's Tecumseh 3.5 horsepower too on a Victor base, runs but needs a clean out. Cox 1332 rider mower, 2008 model. That's a 1989 white 11 horsepower 32 inch mower. That's a 1989 Westwood, what is it, a TI 200 with about, what is it, it's a, must be a 40 inch deck. That's it there. And that doesn't run because it's got transmission troubles. I've said those ones, there's whippersnippers in there, we'll get to them later. Over here there's a MTD Victor ride-on mower with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs at the moment, but I'm going to put something a bit more beefier on there one day. Runs, drives, does great wheelies, donuts. There's a 4 horsepower, about 1984 Briggs and Stratton, runs well on a Rover base. There's actually a video I made a few weeks ago fixing that up, or a week ago. That's a Victor 160cc, what is it, power, not pre-power torque with a G4 carby, plastic carby. That's a Massport mulch mower with a 4 horsepower Briggs and Stratton Quattro on it. That's a Yardman base, that's a Rover base. That's a what is it, a Super Swift, or no, Vulcan base, which is the same base in there, the catcher for it. There's a whole heap of mowers under the house, but we'll get to them later. I'll just turn on the light in here first. The secret switch. And while we're here, this is a Deutsche mulcher. I'll just turn the light on. 2008 Deutsche mulcher. That's a 1987 Honda what is it, HRU 194 engine on a Rover base that just needs a head work. That's a Villiers engine. This is a $90 Talon leaf blower, runs well, works well. And up here there's a Stihl 025 Wood Boss chainsaw, about 1994. And this garage is a pigsty. That's a 2007 Echo SRM 235, I think, SI from memory. I can look at it, yeah, 235, yep, 230.05. Now under the house there's a lot, but I'll pull them out because I want to get them all running. There's more mowers. So in here, that's just a random Briggs and Stratton engine. There's a Stihl 009 chainsaw. That's my neighbour's, but I use it all the time anyway. That whippersnipper body and that shaft, where's the shaft? There is a Echo SRM 3000 whippersnipper. That's a little weed eater. That's a Husqvarna. That's a piece of shit Ryobi. Odd old whippersnipper, very small. That's a about 1965 Scott Bonaire roller mower with 3 horsepower Tecumseh. That's a Mitsubishi 23 brush cutter, and that's a home light brush cutter, the same as that, except it's home light. So okay, it's shit. So I was going to count the mowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's here, but I'll go and get them out from under the house, or actually I'll take a torch under the house and show you. That there is a very old Home-Light brush cutter with a float carburetor. Goes like a dream, starts first pull. There's a crappy Ryobi. That's a super swift, oh shit, what is it? It's a side throwing mower with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs. That's an old Rover Super 4 21-inch mower with a 4 horsepower Briggs. That's just a Victor with a 3.5 horsepower Briggs. That's a very old Victor with a 125cc pre-decompressor type carby. That's an old Victor Power Torque, and that's a super swift little Bob with a 4 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine on it. There's a few other old wrecks under there. That one's a Power Torque, Victor Power Torque. That one over there is a 1974 Victor MSAA base, which I have the catcher and engine. The engine's in bits. That's a 125cc Victor engine from the same year, 1974. So yeah, that's just where all the old mowers are under there. All the ones, most of them run, some of them need fixing. So yeah, it's a bit cold out here, but that's what I have laying around. So how many is that? There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 under the house. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Only 17. One stage I probably had about 30. But anyway. Alright then. Well, here's a bit of a look at all the crap I have laying around. So, I'll see you later.